Well, hi everybody. This is Ray Tessie from Neutral Zone Studios, and I'd like to take a few minutes to fill you in on where we are with the rebuild of the studio now that we're in Sandusky, Ohio, and also to update you on two films that we shot here in Sandusky on November 1st and 2nd. The first one was Redemption, starring Leslie Sawyer, reprising her role as the captain from The Looking Glass. And interestingly enough, The Looking Glass was the first film that we shot in Georgia, and Redemption, the sequel, is the first film that we shot here in Sandusky. So just an interesting turn of events. The second film, which we nearly completed, was Hereafter, a very interesting and touching story starring Skip Morris and Tina Cordova. And we'll fill you in and show you some behind the scenes shots from that. Let me update you on the refit. So we are probably about 40% done. The bridge is complete except for the very upper level, and you can see in some of these shots where we are. We are also about halfway through the corridors. We have also done some construction on the transporter room. That has taken some extra time, and we'll explain why. We've also put together part of the briefing room and also have started work on sickbay. One of the reasons that it's taking a bit longer are some of the regulations here in Ohio, especially in relation to where we are with the sprinkler system, the internal sprinkler systems that we have, and also some regulations on building. Plus, all of the flats that we have, the walls that make up the sets, we decided needed to be repaired and painted. And a lot of that credit needs to go to not me, but to Scott Little and to Michael Sean Carter, who have been with me since the beginning from breakdown to rebuild. We also put together some temporary sets for our films as we needed two freighters for both stories. And what we did was we took some sets that have yet to be reassembled and put those together as the bridge of the freighter, as well as the freighter's engineering section, and also the captain's quarters and crew quarters. So it's been an interesting turn of events in putting things together here at the studio, but we're still moving, still in need of any support that we can get in help building. So that's a big part of where we are. Also, it would be good if you would join our mailing list, and we have a QR code where you could join the mailing list if you're not already on it. The mailing list is free, and it'll keep you updated on where we are on all things Neutral Zone. But the big request that we have is that you consider joining our Patreon. If you're not familiar with Patreon, it's a pledge where you would make a payment every month. Certainly anything like $10 a month would go a long way. $10 is about the cost these days of a cup of Starbucks coffee, but we would really appreciate it. That certainly helps us with continuing the rebuild, opening as soon as possible, and helps us keep the lights on. So anything you could do for us, we would really appreciate. Again, there's another QR code on the page, plus a link, and it would be great if you could help us out. And with all that said, please have a look at a lot of the behind the scenes work that was done in the filming of Redemption and Hereafter. Thank you.
I read your logs from the Pegasus.
Not interested, Ensign.
I realize
I said not interested.
I apologize, Commander. I meant no disrespect.
And action, please.
Centaurus to Lexington, come in.
Lexington here.
How many did you get off, Commodore?
Almost 4,000. And the tugs had hundreds more. You did a hell of a job today, Commander.
Thank you, sir.
And action.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, sir.
Lexington here.
Okay. Action.
Captain on the bridge. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Ensign. Thank you all, as you were.
Chandler, what's your status?
Fire suppressant system failing, unable to seal containment rupture.
Transporter control, get them out of there.
Transporter control can't get a lock. Too much interference from the chemical fire.
Yeah, and action. Quick, it's no good.
You're the bravest man I've ever known.
She appears to be fine.
So what did happen?
So what did happen?
I was testing the holodeck long hours.
Doctor?
This sounds like you need rest. Like I told you before, you're working too many hours.
Again, much appreciated. Please check out the QR codes, and we hope to see you here in Sandusky at some point. As you may know, the studio is no longer open to the public. However, we are filming and we are running Indiegogo campaigns to fund these films. And even for the lowest level of contribution, you're entitled to see where these films are being made. So please check out our Indiegogo campaigns. There's one that's coming up very shortly. And again, we hope that you can make it out here, help us with the rebuild, or at least come and see where we're filming. Thanks very much.